Okay. I'm not sure how long this video will be because Colt has already been asleep for a little while. Um, but I just had time to sit down and do it, and for some reason I have no idea why it's distorted. It's not clear, but whatever. Um, let's see. No one is liking or commenting. What do you do next? Um, on Instagram, even your personal photos or real life, if they've liked it and it's not even about the business, comment or send them a message. I mean, not comment, I'm sorry. Send them a message and just be like, hey, John, or hey, Tabitha, thanks for the love on my page. Are you interested in any of my products, or would you like to know a little more about the business? It won't be nothing. Sometimes you'll get a reply. No, just showing the love, being supportive or something. Or, yeah, I'm interested in the hair, skin, nails. Can you tell me a little more about it? Or I am kind of interested in the business, but I'm kind of skeptical. Can you kind of, what all is involved? Just stuff like that. If they don't reply, I usually give like a day or two and then I send them a message. Did I offend you? If we had already talked and we had already gone through the process of signing up and everything, like they were like ready to sign up, then I'll send them a message in a couple of days. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not interested, leave me alone, and 10 being I'm ready to sign, where do I sign? Or I'm ready to join, where do I sign? Where are you? 9 times out of 10, they're either going to be close to a 7 or 8, and it's going to be financial. And so what I normally say is, okay, girl, hey, understandable, or that's understandable, dude. When is a good day that you would like me to get back with you so I'm not bothering you? And they'll either say, well, payday is the 23rd or something. And I'm like, okay, well, do you mind if I put you down in my planner or my calendar and then get back with you on that day? 9 times out of 10, they really don't care. And they're like, yes, please do. Like, I'll probably forget or whatever. And if I didn't have my calendar, I would forget, because being a mom of a 2-year-old, us pregnancy brain is just always confusing and I forget a lot of stuff. On Instagram, I'm adding at least 200 to 400 people a day. Sometimes if I'm just like if we're riding the truck, here recently I haven't been able to. I've been getting sick when I do it. But if we're going out to the store or something and Wes has to run in, I'll stay in the truck and I'll just add till he gets back. If I'm home and Colt's napping or playing and not bothering me, then I will add until it doesn't let me anymore, or until I'm like, okay, let me do something else now. On Facebook, I add about 20 to 30 people a day. A few in the morning, a few in the afternoon, and a few at night. If I'm just scrolling through Facebook and I see like an ad that I'm interested in, whether it be like a clothing boutique or an Amazon ad or something for babies, I'll go to like people who have liked it, and then I'll scroll down and I'll just look. One, their picture, even on Instagram, their picture has to be a clear picture of their face. It can have their kids or something in it, but I want it to have them in it. Another thing I look for, I can say the name properly. In case they were to ever call, I'm not going to be like, hey, Tanya, I can say, hey, Tanya, or something. Another thing, I kind of have like a certain like particular look I look for, like people that are already in our upline or sidelines. That's who I kind of look for. Like I'm not going to look for someone who doesn't even look like they would be interested in the business, or someone, I'll go to like their Instagram page, and if the 6th picture is been over a month old, then I don't even add them. I like them to be kind of They don't have to be like all within like 4 days, but at least within the last 2 or 3 weeks. So it looks like they're on a lot. I know here recently with school starting back and stuff, that's kind of that's why I've been looking like that, because school, last minute summer vacations and stuff like that. They say you can have your Instagram private, that when you like and comment on people's things whose pages aren't private, that it makes them curious and they want to check you out, so they send you a friend request or a follow. I'll do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll make my page private for a couple of days and add a bunch of people, and then because that way I can, okay, if they sent me a request, okay, do I really want to follow these people or not? 9 times out of 10, I'll follow them back. But again, it depends on their profile picture, their name, and how active they've been. When people add you on Facebook, or when you add them and they accept, every time, I don't even look at my notifications. I just go to Messenger, and if it says you've been connected with so-and-so, I'll open it up, wave, and wait for them to wave back. If they haven't waved back within like a day or two, I'll send them a message, hey, whatever their name is, thanks for the ad. And then how's it going? Or, hope you're having a good day, or something. You be friendly. Don't ever sound like a salesperson, because I've noticed like that's like a huge turnoff on Facebook. And I think I already said this in my other video, but Facebook is more friendship. It's more like a closer relationship compared to Instagram, where last night I noticed I started doing like just random cold messages. Not, hey, sign up now, but like one of the messages I sent was to this mom of 4 kids. And I was like, hey, girl, well, I said her name. I don't remember what her name is now, but hey, so-and-so, I see that you're a mom of 4 kids. You have a beautiful family, something like that. And then I'll say something like, you have beautiful hair. You have beautiful hair and beautiful skin. Like, I think you'd be a great product model or a product tester for my hair, skin, and nails. Would you like to try some out for 90 days? You would get my awesome discount. You could say that. Or with being a mom of 4 kids, you could even send something like, I think you'd be great. I don't know how you would word it. I'm not really have it written down in front of me, but something about our confianza, or however you say it. I have no idea how you say it, but something like that. You could even suggest, we call it our chill pill. And if you're a parent, say that you take it. I take it to keep my mind because of the kids. Then, or our greens, they're kid approved. Kids love them. Say your kid uses them and drinks them daily. It helps them get their fruits and vegetables. It builds their immune system as well as your own, and it gives you energy. Always, let's see, don't like and comment on other distributors' posts. That will be seen and someone else could steal it. I don't know what that meant. I wrote it down and now I don't remember what it meant. You don't want to like and comment. Oh, okay, I know what I'm talking about. Not steal it. But that's what always is going to pop up first, because in Facebook it does have the algorithm of liking and comment. And another thing, like Johnny Jumpman said the other night on his live video, was that you never want to just post. Before you post, go like and comment on Facebook. Share the love. Let me see how he worded that, because it was really good. And I've noticed, like, if I do that beforehand, that I do get a greater response. see. Okay. You always 10 common algorithm fails. That's what he was talking about. Add active profiles. When they add you, that's another thing I do that I didn't just say. I just said I waved. Go and like stalk them. Like or comment on like the first 10 or 15 posts. Again, one, you'll see if they're active. If they're not active and their last post was like 2 weeks ago, it's Facebook, delete them. They're probably not into Facebook. So they wouldn't be good for this business. Then when you add 20, delete 20. So if you found people who aren't interested or whatever, delete them. I don't ever keep anybody unless they have specifically said, I am very interested, I just can't do it right now. I'll write them down on my 100s list and then I'll go on. Another thing, if I talk to anybody on Facebook or Instagram, I write them down. That way I never lose track of them because I add so many people each day. Like, there's no way I can remember all their names. Interact with people before you post. Like and comment for 5-10 minutes before. You know, I have my alarm set every hour and it'll tell me to follow people, add people, or post. And those are like when it says to post, that's like my business post or my product post or something, not like Colt just being retarded and I make a post or something. And I don't go live every day, but that is another good thing to get you seen more. Don't add a lot of people to groups. Like if you had a group page, if they back out or delete themselves from that group, that downs your visibility and stuff. I think that's what he was saying. I'm not 100% sure. Just don't add people to your group page if you have one, because if they delete themselves, that's bad business for you. Update your page constantly. That is your resume. Fill out your bio. Always look at your page. You can go when you are on Facebook. Let me see. Okay, when you are on Facebook and you go to your profile, that's where I'm hitting. Okay, it'll give you these options and view as with a little eye. Click it and it'll look like this is what people will see who aren't your friends. So when you add people, so you don't want it to be a bunch of, oh, that's the dog, a bunch of product posts or stuff. Make all that stuff friends visibility only or view as friends only. I don't always post everything as public. In fact, last night in the Zoom that Laura did, I actually had, she was going to people's Facebooks and kind of saying, okay, this is what could be fixed. This doesn't need to be there, blah, 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 blah. And one of the things she said was, like on her page, if someone posts something, she removes the tag, so it's not there. She doesn't share a lot of stuff. And another thing she does is that if she does share something or wants something to be remembered, she'll put it as her eyes only. Another thing, positive quotes. Don't copy and paste. Do your own spin on them. You're probably friends with a million other people who are distributors or product testers. So they're seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And that was one thing she told me last night. I had a post about what would $500 do for you extra a month or something like that. I got it off Pinterest. And I had posted it on Facebook. And I actually had 3 people message me about it today. this morning, but I'd actually erased it last night. Do your own spin on it. Like, I didn't need to copy and paste that picture because someone else could have already had used it. Get a different background. Write the words out yourself. Do something. If you're going to do a positive quote, make sure it's one that no one has seen in a couple days. Use the little loves, ha ha, wow, sad, angry, those little stickers on Facebook. Don't just like. That's a thing Facebook added and they want you to use. Brand yourself. That was another thing Johnny was talking about. Like when you go to the mall and you see those people who are selling the phone cases or the straighteners, and they're like, hey, do you mind if I, show you this, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, dude, my hair's already fixed. I don't need you to straighten it, blah, blah. Those people are so annoying. And 9 times out of 10, I know I do. You probably do too. Run away from them. Don't be the hunter. Be the hunted. Make people want to come to you and ask you questions. Then, let's see. That is for something else. When doing personal photos, always ask for feedback or interaction pictures. Do pictures with emojis or something, or where they have to use the emojis. Always be super creative. Let me see. Let's see. Don't, Amber Campbell was one of the videos I watched. She said not to, sorry, I'm dry mouth. Don't just post, this is what I have, and kind of be shy about it. Be bold and confident. You have gold in your hands. You might not be making $1,000 right now. You might not even be making $100. But as soon as you get a distributor, help them get their 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, and you get $100. Those are your fast start bonuses. And then each 2 after that. Right now, they're actually doubled. I forgot what I was talking about. If you see a before and after picture and it's just one wrap and you saw like a big difference in them, post it. Look what one wrap did for this person. Imagine what 4 will do. They do say the wraps, 1 is a treat, 4 is a treatment. Don't put your website out there. Make them come to you and ask for it. Let's see. Use people's testimonies. You don't have to have your own yet. We are one team, one mission. Make it appealing. Like and comment daily. It makes them pay attention to you, but don't be fake. That's another thing I do. When I add someone and they wave back, I automatically write them down. And I have a notebook, specifically says list. You just cannot see it, but it is there, list. And I add, this is my hundreds list. This is people. I did a post about mailing samples out of the Berry on the Go greens. People who did that, I wrote their names down. If you have that is something good. If you do an auto shipment, that is something good to put in there. And you can, one thing I do with them is, like, if I'm blitzing out in public, when I give them a card, one of our coupons, I'll be like, here's a coupon for our business and here's a little sample. Hope you enjoy. Colt actually just started speech therapy this past week on Tuesday. And so when he was done, he first of all didn't want to leave his teacher, so he obviously liked her. So when I gave her a card telling her thank you for, helping my child, I gave her a sample. I was like, girl, I know you've been here all day long. It's like 5 o'clock, and I know you still have a long way to go. Here's a sample if you need a little energy or something. Will she buy some? Who knows? But when we go Tuesday, well, we don't go this week, we go next week. She's on vacation. She might even be like, hey, girl, that was so good. Like, do you mind if I have some more or something? Or whatever. And she might even have told the other ladies that are there. But that's one thing I do. And then I think on my auto shipment this month, I have for the orange flavored. And then I'll do another thing. The first 10 people who comment orange or berry will get a sample. But I have my list of who already said berry, so I'm not going to keep sending samples out to the same people. If you want them that bad, order them. They're not that expensive. And they last forever. Like, I've had my chocolate greens for like a month, maybe less than a month, but I've only used it like 9 or 10 times. Normally, because when I realize that I remember that I have them, it's 9 o'clock at night, and I'm not staying up all night. Okay, back on track. Yeah, for testimonies, if you don't have your own, you can use someone else's who's posted. If I've posted something, or Delaney or Caitlin or anyone else, you can use theirs. Make sure you always take the last name out, because I don't know that they were supposed to be a customer of yours. I just know they came to me looking to buy something or sign up, and I signed them up. And I don't want you to lose your customers, because I'm not trying to steal them. That's not helping me out. I need to be helping you. Anyway, what is your why? What's your story? Some people's whys and stories can be found in that chat, Caught in the Adventure on Facebook. I'm not sure if it's on Instagram too. You might can check. Mark Pentecost and Pam Souder, they post a lot of them too. You can always go and check on theirs. But again, delete the last name, because they're going to be like, oh, she's prettier than her, or he's sexier than him, or, they've been in the business longer. They probably know more about what they're talking about than this person. I'm just going to go to them. How to sign distributors. One way. This is, again, I think from Amber Campbell. Your personal journey with It Works is going to get them attracted to you. You don't have an adventure yet, or you don't have a journey, you just signed up, use that. Okay, I just got my hands on this awesome, experience. I can't wait to see where it's going to take me. Stuff like that. Don't give up. Do not give up. It will take a while before people sign up. How long were you asked about the business before you signed up? Some people will want to try the products out for a while. Some people will just be like, well, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. My sister-in-law, I think, joined in June or July last year, somewhere around there last year, and begged me. And I was like, look, Delaney, I'm not spending $99. There's no way Wes will let me. Like, we have a kid, we're traveling, Wes just got hurt. I had every excuse in the book not to sign up. I used every one of them. Then we had the $9.99 sale. And I was like, babe, do you mind if I sign up? It's $10. What can I lose? And he was like, no, sign both of us up. So I was like, okay. So I did. We have knocked him down to a loyal customer instead of a distributor. because I needed one more loyal to get my commissions and stuff. So I did use him as a loyal. But now he's addicted to a lot of the products. So his favorite are the energy drinks. He did like the greens, the chocolate greens. What is something else he likes? The Confianza. And I just ordered the Relief and the New You for him. So we'll see how all those work. Anyways, and we use the defining gel a lot on Colt because he always gets mosquito bites, especially when they go fishing. They go late fishing or night fishing a lot, and it helps great with mosquito bites. Okay, do this activity. What are 5 qualities in a distributor that you want? Example, self-motivated. They have to be highly self-motivated. They take action and initiative. They're positively positive. Their mind is always made up. They're going to kick butt at this. No excuses. They're plugged in. They do the live videos. They do this. They do that. They're always pushing. And quitting is not an option. Now make sure that's one of the things. That's mine. They're consistent. They're patient. Stuff like that. In those 5, once you have your 5, or 10, however many you want to do, go and compare them to yourself. Am I highly motivated? Do I have excuses, or is nothing holding me back? Take action. Make sure you're not giving up. Make sure you're not quitting. One thing, I do have an excuse. It's not a good one. But I could probably have had more loyals and distributors this month. But I have been trying to focus on YouTube videos and learn a lot, so I can help my DTs and my downline. And different tricks on how to get customers and stuff. When you're shy, when you're, overly, salesy, like, how do you work it into your business, stuff like that. For in case I get either one of those, I do have a shy person on my team, but she is kicking butt. She's not holding back. Let's see. Denise Walsh said, to get there quicker, learn from others who are already there. And that's a good one. This business is all about patience. Patience is a virtue, guys. You need patience in this business. Let's see. Self-reflection. Is this you? Your team does what you do. So if you want to make excuses, your team is going to always make excuses. Talking to potential distributors, ask yourself, do they do this? Do they do that? Do they do this? Do they do that? Whatever your questions may be, are they making an excuse every time I send them a message? Are they positive? Are they happy? Stuff like that. Go through their Facebook page. Are they posting stuff that is going to turn people away? Like, are they political? Are they, I've lost a Facebook friend because we have a pit bull. And she is totally against pit bulls. I just added her a couple weeks ago, and she sent me a message, and she was like, you look like an awesome person. I'd love to get to know you, but I do not like pit bulls. I post stuff about pit bulls, and I don't want to offend you. I'm sorry. I was like, no, that's perfectly fine. I could care less what you post about them. They're not my favorite animals. I don't really care for dogs, but My husband is a pit bull fanatic, and that pit bull is my child's best friend. They do everything together. They sleep together. They eat together. They share everything. So I'm happy with it. Like, I don't care. Always post 3 business posts or product posts and 3 lifestyle posts. Let's see. Add new people, so it does take time. Always, one thing that one person said, I think it was Jocelyn Yates, on Instagram. Sorry, it's my alarm. On Instagram, she was going, and when she first started, she went all the way back, and she said that like almost every other picture or two was a before and after, and that's how she got customers. Whether they were her before and afters or someone's that we use. Make sure they are corporate approved, where they have the before and after and what they used for how long, and they're black and green. What's another thing? Erase them every once in a while and then post them again. Especially on Instagram, people are only looking at your, I think they said like 9 to 15 pictures, your first 9 or 15 pictures. They're not going to scroll all the way down to last year. So you can always reuse those, especially since you're adding so many people a day. And you might have posted it like 10 times, and then like 6 months later, you finally post it again. Erasing every time, by the way. And then someone's like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for someone who sells hair, skin, and nails. Where have you been my whole life? And I'm like, really? I've been here this whole time. But she just got on my friends list or something, something like that. That's another thing I do. At least once a week, I go on Facebook. I don't want to tell anybody this because I don't want no one to take my distributors or my customers, but I'll go to the search bar and I'll type in who sells It Works. And then people have either asked who has wraps, who has hair, skin, and nails on hand, who does this, I hate ordering online, can I meet up with you, stuff like that. I just add them. That way, if they're like in dire need and it's been like in the last month or two, then I'll send them a message as well as adding them as a friend, and I'll be like, hey, I saw your post that you were looking for hair, skin, and nails. Are you still needing any? I have signed one person up from that. They're like, yes, no one has been able to help me out or whatever. Another thing, quick and easy weight loss, or how to grow my hair out, or just little things like that. Like, go through your book, and I'm always, if someone, look up different things would think people would ask that you could look up about a product, like for the greens, healthy way to get energy. Besides the greens, there's the energy drinks we have. Just different things like that. Let's see. Post every time you sign a distributor or a loyal customer. I always get the email, and I don't put the time and date. I just put the thing because I like to use them over and over again. Even if I'm not, that way people know that I'm like, they think I'm signing. And they're like, okay, look, she's really doing this. Like, we need to jump on board with her. I am pregnant and I'm craving cherries. Sorry, I'm hungry. Post office pictures while you're working on the go and signing customers. About a couple weeks ago, we went to get snow cones, and I posted a picture of me and Colt with the snow cone, and I even had like in the corner, I got a loyal customer. people want to see that. Like, people want to be like, okay, is she really getting people, or does she really have to be at home getting people? Another thing I do a couple of times a week is I'll post a picture of me and Colt, or of Colt watching TV or something. I'm like, so thankful for my job. I get to stay home with my child, and spend time with him. Let's see, what is something else? Anyone who likes or comments on your post, even on Facebook or Instagram, message them. That is a green light. If they like your picture, they're interested in something. It might not be right away, and they might not really know what they're interested in, but you reaching out to them is going to mean a lot, and it will say, or show that, 9 times out of 10, they're probably just scared to even message you. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to read my notes. Okay. If you have a distributor a potential distributor, who has been on the fence for a while, tell them to become a customer first. Try a product for 3 months, or 3 different products. And if you have any results, the products work, you already have your testimonies. So when you sign up as a distributor, which they'll only have to pay, like, I'm not sure how much it is, but I don't think it'll be the full $99. I think it's just a couple more dollars. But I could be wrong. Then they can become a distributor. That way, not only once they sign up as a distributor do they have to wait for their kit to come in, but you don't have to wait for your kit to come in. They don't have to use someone else's story. They've already used 3 different products or 1 product, and they have awesome before and after pictures. That's all they have to do. One thing I saw someone said the other day on Facebook, or maybe it was in a video I watched, but it was about, no, it was last night in Laura's Zoom. That's what it was. She had said something about one of her friends was a distributor, and she was talking about people making excuses. Her mom, someone in their family had cancer, and she was spending, every minute she had up there. But that was not stopping her from signing distributors and customers. She was still talking to people and getting people signed up. I know little ones can be in the way. I have had to, when Colt is like nagging at me to do something, I'm like, okay, Kirsten, you've got to put this down. Like, yes, this business is important. Yes, this is going to help our family, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I am home with my kid. I am the only one here. He needs something. You've got to go do something, If I'm in the middle of a message, I'll continue to message, or I'll nicely say, yeah, give me 1 second, something. Or I don't know. A lot of people make it sound like you cannot do anything with your family. You cannot do anything but the business. Yeah, if you want to succeed in like 2 weeks, okay, I can understand that. But, and it is nice when my husband's home, because Wes understands, okay, look, he doesn't believe in it 90% of the time. He thinks I'm just trying to sit on my phone and not do anything all day. But I do have to keep the house clean. I do have a 2-year-old to chase. But 9 times out of 10, I don't feel like doing anything anyways, being 6 months pregnant. So that kind of helps. Let's see. Once you have any loyal customers and they've done their 3 months or they're in their 3 months or whatever it may be, ask them if they've ever wanted to make a little extra income. It's the wraps you can upgrade to a distributor. Oh no, any product. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up on that. I am so sorry, guys. I'm just reading this and I can't understand my handwriting. If they get wraps, you could always suggest for $40 more, they could become a distributor and make money while using the products. What to do when you forget to follow up. If you forget to follow up with somebody that you promised, don't blame them. It is your fault. Take all the blame. Hey, I'm so sorry. Would you be ready now? I'm ready. You know, let them know that, not really that you forgot, you've just been super busy or something. If you're talking to a distributor and they say, well, I'm not really a salesperson, I can't do that. Do the feel, felt, found process. And I already talked about this in my other video, so I'm not going to go deep into detail with it. If you're on Facebook Messenger and you are talking to somebody, if they, okay, I'm interested, you know, how do I sign up as a distributor? Send them a voice recording. Voice messages are so awesome. Like, I've had a lot of people, you know, hey, thanks for doing that. Like, that meant a lot. Like, most people would just text and then kind of like eerie or iffy about it. But your voice message meant a lot to me. Sound exciting. Like, oh my gosh, you've got to do this, dude or girl. Like, I've done it for 3 months and I wish I would have signed up sooner or something. Let's see. Adding on Instagram and Facebook. When adding on Instagram or Facebook, look up boutiques, colleges, restaurants, places around you. Like up here in Dallas, we do the Dallas Zoo, Legoland, Sea Life Aquarium, Fort Worth Zoo, the Children's Museum, the Cowboys, stuff like that. And then add people from those pages. Let's see. Something else I just learned. If you have a loyal customer, when you're signing a loyal customer, once they've signed, let them know if they continue to do, if they refer somebody, because they're going to get a link. If they refer somebody, that they will get free product points and a free shipping or free shopping spree along the way. In the video that I watched they also mentioned, like, if they do like consecutive, like past the 3 months and never stop, they do get free shipping after the 3rd month. I'm not 100% sure if that is going on still. I haven't looked into it yet. But that might be something you want to look into. Find images and write on them. Do backgrounds and do a quote or backgrounds and be like, who would like to make a $500 extra a month? Or what could $500 do for you extra or something? Let's see. Take a lot of selfies when you get dressed up. Just change your shirt. So, like, ladies, when you put your makeup on, do your hair, blah, blah. I never wear makeup. I have a little on right now because we got out earlier. And I needed a couple of selfies. Just change your shirt. No one's going to know. Do a little photo session in the bathroom or something. Before and after posts, I always try to delete them at least 24 or 48 hours later. That way I can use them again later because I'm going to add more people. And 9 times out of 10, people are going to scroll through Instagram more than they're going to go through your Facebook. So if you did them like 20 posts in one day, maybe might not all of them about business and products, but like just different things, they're not going to scroll through all of them. You know what I'm saying? And then plus your time hops, and then if someone else tags you in something. A good thing to do on Instagram, and sometimes I do this, if it's late at night and I know like I'm going to sleep in, or I'm not going to get up early, or I am getting up early but I have a really busy day planned, doctor's appointments or whatever it may be, I'll get my phone, put it on airplane mode, post a picture with the caption and everything on Instagram. All of the ones I'm going to do that next day, or at least until I know I'm going to be free. Excuse me. And then turn my phone back on off airplane mode and go to bed in the morning because it'll say they weren't posted. I'll just hit post, and then 2 hours later post, 2 hours later post, or however often you do it. Stay consecutive. If you post 3 times a day on Facebook and 3 times a day on Instagram, do it every day. Don't skip a day, or don't forget about Instagram or something. There's some days I forget to do Snapchat, but I'm not really big on Snapchat. I have talked to a couple people on Snapchat, but I've never gotten anyone off of there yet. Let's see. Don't wait for your team to start getting distributors and loyals. Keep going. If you are a distributor, like, okay, for me, I have 7 distributors underneath me. Out of the 7, 2 of them are working. The rest of them signed up at the $9.99, and they're not doing anything. They just wanted the free box of wraps. So for me to get to Ruby, or if I was going for Ruby, I would have to have 5 distributors, 3, and then one of them would have to have 2. So, but all of us would have to have 400 volume for me to be considered Ruby, from what I have been told. I thought it was a little different at first, but now I've found out that all of us have to have a volume of 400. So, for me to get there, if I was just now starting, I would get my 4, and then everyone else after that, because normally your 4 will get you to 150. I'd start placing them under other people. I have helped a couple of my distributors try to get loyals, talk to them, done whatever I could. I have not pushed myself hard this month, but I do plan on ASAP, as soon as I finish learning everything I can possibly learn, to take advantage and start focusing on building my team. Talk to your team daily. Call them, text them, message them, whatever. Make sure they know you are a part of their life. You are doing this for them. You're with them. They are in business by themselves, but they are not alone. You can even post a product post and then say that to see results, look in my story if you're on Instagram, or look in the comments below for those awesome results or something. Post a picture to get a free product if they post, like Okay, I know you've seen me post a couple times. If you would like a free product or a free ThermoFit or free Fat Fighters because they're cheap, so I do them. Like or comment me below or free below. And then what I do is I'll send them a post that they have to post for me and tag me in. Example, I'm looking for 5 people to try ThermoFit for 90 days at my discount. It helps you boost metabolism naturally, gain energy, and curb your appetite. Please comment if you're interested. And then in the comments, post 1 or 2 pictures of 90-day ThermoFit picture. Like before and after is what I mean. Another thing, hey friends, I'm pushing for a really big promotion. If you have been interested in our products, listen up. Would you be willing to post a status on their wall and tag me in it in return for a free product? It's something you can send a couple people. That you don't have to actually post on Facebook. I'm talking about like in Messenger or a text message. If someone likes your comments, send them. Here's the deal. Post the 5 people for ThermoFit. And if I sign however many you want, say 1 or 2 people from that one person, you'll get a free product. 1 loyal is 1 free wrap. 5 loyals is a free product under $30. Is what Kelsey Thornton, I think, is who was talking about this. If they have multiple loyal customers coming from you or from them, you could even mention that they should sign and make money and put them under their team as their leader. So like if I was someone who was asked, would I post that post? And I posted it. I'm not a distributor. I posted it. And I had like 10 people like into it and buying it. Then someone should come to me and be like, Kirsten, you like should totally do this. You could be making money off these people, you know? Like you have a lot of people who are interested in these products. Sign. And I would sign. And then those people, they would move those people underneath me. Fake it till you make it. Faith it till you make it is another good instead of faking it. Faith it. If someone liked a post, you should message them. Oh my gosh, girl, you have no idea how amazing this product is. Okay, so if someone liked the ThermoFit post, I'm sorry, I did not clarify that. Oh my gosh, girl, you have no idea how amazing this product is. You've got to get your hands on it. I can even get it for you at my cost. Seal the deal with the voice message. If they reply back, sure, yeah, I'm interested, blah, blah. Get them on the phone or say, okay, what's your number? Get their number, something. Do different things. Let's see. Okay, Yami Fernandez. She's another good video YouTuber that I've seen. Set a goal for yourself. One thing I've done is a dream board. I have posted a house, whether we build it or buy one our own. Right now we're renting. Mainly because we're in Dallas and this is not where we want to stay. We would like to go back home towards Port Arthur area or Houston area. I want a mom car. No, I don't want a mom car. I want a Nissan Armada. That is on my dream car. Or dream board. My husband wants a diesel. Right now we have one as a rental and he is loving it. I think Colt likes it more than he does. So that's on my dream board. I want to get him a diesel truck. What was something else? I want to be able to take the boys to Disney in a year or two when Jackson's a little older. I want to, what was something else I posted? House, Disney, the 2 cars. There was one more thing. I don't remember right now. But anyway, set a goal. Post really good before and after pictures. Millionaires Academy. I don't know. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. Ignore that. That was what she was talking about, but we can't get into that. In Freedom Academy or something, one of the dream teams or something, Diamond Bound, I think are the 3 pages we have. There in the photos are some really good pictures. Or you can go to Pinterest, make sure they're the corporate approved, or go to one of the uplines. The post for a picture should have an emoji, a call to action, a little information about the product, and that's it. So emojis everywhere, usually in the beginning, are really good. And then throughout, do a little bit about the product. And then at the end, do a call to action on all your business and product posts. Message or comment below, or message me or comment below, or text me at 832-233-9483, whatever. That's my number. Do a weight loss challenge. Do a picture with the caption. Again, I think Laura was talking about last night, we all do it, but don't just find like a random model and use that picture. If you don't have a personal picture to use, find someone in the business. That way you know it's, a business person. That was something else that someone had said, that you want to make sure it's attractive too. I have 5 openings, a caption to put with the weight loss. I have 5 openings for my December weight loss challenge. I am so excited about this. If you're anything like me and wanting to eat the whole world during the holiday season, but want to keep rocking your body or lose some weight or lose some of them pounds, drop your favorite emoji and I can send you some details of this challenge. They can drop their email if it's on Instagram or something. Even though you might not email them, but they dropped it, they're interested. If you do use email, email them. I know my sister-in-law Delaney has posted a weight loss challenge, and it also had good workout tips and meal plans or something. She can help you with that. Or I can help you with that. I mean, you can get with me and I'll get with her, or whatever it may be. Make sure there's an urgency. You have 5 openings. The product information, dropping some pounds, and a call to action, drop their favorite emoji. If they message or like or comment or like, hey girl, thanks for the love on my page. Are you interested in learning more about the weight loss challenge? No, okay. If yes, okay. We'll go into more detail when it comes to that. Do a before and after. Yami said she does one 3 times a day. Your personal results twice weekly. Personal testimony showing you're using the products and the greens. So, for example, using my hair, skin, and the nails today or something, make a picture, or this is not greens, I already had them, but drinking my greens or something. I know Spencer, one of my distributors, is using the ThermoFit I think he was doing Fat Fighters too, but I think those got stolen from a family member. But he's been posting about them. Do stuff like that. Check his page out for good tips. He's awesome at doing live videos, helpful, all that different stuff. He has definitely grown since he has signed up, and I am so proud of him and his wife and my other distributor, Jade, which are the two that are working right now. Go live when wrapping or using the product. So, or when you get like your box in, do an unboxing live video of what all you got. If you're not comfortable wrapping yourself in front of people, don't wrap yourself. When someone buys a wrap them live if they'll let you. Okay. When you're trying to talk to a distributor, a potential distributor, and I know I already hit this in my other video, so I'm not going to go over all of them, but what should you do, or what do you do, is when they ask you the question, well, what do you do? Well, I show college kids how to make money from their phone or something like that. I show people how to fire their boss. That's a good one. If they are 9 times out of 10, like if you want them to ask you what you do, start a conversation like, oh, what do you do for work? I'm not obviously the first thing you say, but once y'all start talking, that could be something you say, or whatever. If you have a Stride distributor, let them know that you have a mission for them. If they choose to accept it. First, don't tell people about your business. So if you're a Stride distributor, don't tell people about your business. Don't tell them about your products, services, or anything. Ask about themselves, keep peace, and make them smile. Already know what they do. What do they do in their free time? So if they're a doctor, they obviously don't need extra money. But you could, or a nurse, because nurses work like 20 million hours a week. Okay, well, what do you do in your free time when you're off? Like firefighters, they're off like a couple of days, and then they work like 24 hours or something. I don't know. I'm not a firefighter. What do you do for a living? When they respond, like, oh, that's great. I heard you can make a lot of money doing that. Obviously not if they're flipping burgers, but act like it. They could be a manager or something and you don't know. If they say no, be like, oh, well, and they ask you what you do, like, oh, well, I help people who hate their jobs love their jobs. Or I help people make a full-time income on a part-time job. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. What is something else? If someone asks how much you make in your first month, and did you really make any money, you don't have to tell them how much you made, and you might not have made a penny. Just say, but I don't know, I haven't finished collecting it yet. Most people do network marketing, they just don't get paid for it. I know I've talked about most of this in my other video. Why did you join? Oh, my 5th thing was I wanted to make enough so neither one of us had to work. On your Instagram bio, make sure you have short and sweet, whatever, married, wife or husband, kids, how many, fur mom, Dallas, Texas, and just do like little emojis next to them, like Dallas, a football or something, or a flag, red, white, and blue flag. Um, some good lifestyle posts, where I was, where I am, and where I'm going. Um, once a week, a personal story. Once a week, a personal pic. Wake up, do an inspirational post, or uh, a saying or something. At noon, fashion, fitness, selfies, a lifestyle post, a freedom post. Where you want to be, how far you've come since joining this business, inspire someone. People are bored at lunch, they want something interesting. Be real, real, real. After work, do a result page or a result post. If I didn't have this, I wouldn't make it. Like Confianza right now. I would not be here without it. Emoji. Can I just blow your mind? I can't believe this. I know you're reading this and wondering, can I do it? Text or comment. I love what I do, but what I love the most is that I did it all from my cell phone. Do selfies with quotes. Reality, want to go to. I don't know what that's for. Before and after pictures or posts. I'm so excited for so and so and their results. Holy crap, I'm so excited with my best friend's results. Do her name. She used our top selling product on our weight loss system and she's lost 15 pounds. Also, my distributor, Spencer, has been using this and lost so many pounds. That's freaking insane. Text system to hashtag or comment system below or DM for more information. Now, the system is actually a product packed. It has different products in it. It's not just one product. So, yeah, Spencer, you're not really doing that, but whatever. Come here, baby. Let's see. Look up hashtags in your city, your state, your car, your dog, your makeup, if you use makeup. Certain foods, whatever. On Google, and it'll help you find some hashtags, whether you use the hashtags or look up the hashtags to get people to follow or something. Turn your location on. Sydney Stapleton told us that, come here. Come here, baby. If you want it to happen now, set it, or if you're wanting, say you wanted to reach diamond by December, set that goal. Push forward to it. Write it everywhere around your house on sticky notes. Do something like that. Let's see. Helping new distributors send to all their friends and family. Who would you tell, the first few people you would tell if you were pregnant, if you were engaged, if some people call it their chicken noodle soup. Who would you call for something to eat if you were sick? It don't even have to be the first 5 or 10 people. Come here, baby. Come see mommy. Just who would you call? Who would you text? Message those people. They might say no, but it won't hurt to ask them. A good thing to say is hi, so-and-so, or hey, so-and-so, or however you speak to that person. I mean, if you're friends and family, don't be like, hey, how are you? You know, be like, what's up, dog? You know, however you talk to those people. Hey, I'm so excited. I just started my own health and wellness business with It Works. And I'm looking for some product testers. I need these to be people's opinions that I believe, that I value and trust, so I picked you. I need someone for any of these products. And then you put like a few products with the price. And then be like, would you be willing to help me out with these or any of these or some of these products? with any of these products or some of the products. I have seen some amazing results from these products, so I know you would love them. That's where I'm going to stop right now until I get Colt situated. But if you need anything, message or holler at me. Okay, I'm back. I didn't know you could pause. Anyways, I know doing parties are really big. I do not have a lot of tips on parties yet. I have not held one myself. I have asked my sister-in-law to help me do one or give me some tips on one. So I will get back with you on that when I learn more about those. But I know parties are really big. You can get a lot of, at least loyals. You might not get a distributor or anything, but you could. I'm going to turn this air on. I hope it's not too loud. It's getting kind of hot in here. Okay, when you're messaging people on Facebook, you want to be very personal. When it's on Instagram, cold message, do 90-day challenges, whether it's weight loss or the Confianza or hair, skin, and nails or whatever. The greens, I probably wouldn't say, hey, you look like you could lose a few pounds, but would you be interested in, or do you know someone who's interested in losing a little weight? Something like that. Okay, now my hair is going to go all over. Do a lot of selfies. Selfies are big, or family pictures. No one else is doing those because it's not them. I post Colt all the time. I need to post more of myself in there so they know it's me and not just this kid's account. Hey, I was just looking at your profile. Give a compliment or two. You're so gorgeous. I think you would like some of my products. Would you be interested in being a product tester for me? You would get my nice discount or my awesome discount for helping me out. Send some emojis. If they say yes, say, okay, awesome. So right now, I have spots open for these products. And then do a couple. Hair, skin, and nails, cleanse, Confianza, facial, stretch mark, blah, blah, thermofit, fat fighters, whatever. But only give like 3 or 4 options. You don't want to overload, but you don't want to give 1 or 2 different choices. But you want them to have a choice. Would you be interested? I am trying all of these products personally, so I know that you would love them. If they still say yes, okay, I'll go ahead and get the order in now. Are your billing and shipping address the same? If they don't respond, reply in a few days. Did I offend you? Are you not interested anymore? Or you could say, okay, let's go ahead and get your order in. Are you ready to order now? And if they are, then send them to your website and then walk them through it. Go to shop. If it's hair, skin, and nails, say, okay, you'll click shop. Then on the side, you'll click skin. And then you'll scroll down until you see hair, skin, and nails. Then you will add it to your cart. Your nose hurt. And then you will add it to your cart and then follow the instructions there. It will ask you if you're going to join as a loyal customer or pay the one-time fee of $50 to the loyal customer. Okay, this product is... Okay, if they ask how much a product is, say, okay, well, I'm wondering how much the hair, skin, and nails is. Okay, well, the hair, skin, and nails is $55 retail and $33 for a loyal customer or a wholesale customer. And then if they ask, well, what's a loyal or a wholesale customer? Well, if you get a product of your choice for the following 2 months as well, that way you're telling them that it's a 3-month process, and you get my discount for life and a free shopping spree along the way. or free shopping sprees along the way. That way, you're hitting all of the information that they're going to need. They know they have to do it for 3 months. They know that they'll get your discount afterwards for life, and then as well as the shopping spree. But you're not saying you have to get one product. You are giving them the option of their choice. Message 10 people an hour. Message 50 people before you go to bed. They don't respond, then, if they've read it, then I always send the did I offend you. If they didn't read it, wait a couple of days. If they still hadn't read it, ignore it. Hey, I know you have pretty hair. Hope that doesn't sound weird, but I was wondering if you wanted to be a hair model for me using our awesome hair supplement. Okay, you would send that if you asked them to be a distributor and they didn't reply. So what you would do is, sorry, it's really hot. If you had messaged them to be a distributor and they never replied, then send them the, hey, I know you have pretty hair, something like that, or pretty skin, or I see you have kids, would you be interested in our greens? If they still don't reply, leave it be. If they read it, did I offend you? If that's what you sent out first and they didn't reply, then ask if they want to be a distributor. They might not be interested in spending money, but they might be interested in making money. Another thing, and then when you ask to be a distributor, be like, okay, I think you would be awesome in this business. Would you like a little extra income? Do your personality test. I'm not sure. This isn't for you, baby. Okay, you need to go back to bed. Okay, I'm almost done. Let's see. Don't reply or they're not interested, delete them. Unfollow them. That's your business. They're wasting space. Someone out of the area. So if you have a friend in North Carolina or something, go to their friends. Look at their friends page and take people off their friends. Add them. If they're not interested or anything, erase them. On Instagram, go to your Explore page. There's pictures that it goes by, like people you follow or photos you've liked. Those are really good ones to follow, or go to their likes and follow people in their likes. Let's see. 2-2-2 rule, 2 days, 2 weeks, and then 2 months. After 2 months, if they say they're interested again, then you can do the 2 days a week, or 2 days and 2 weeks again. If they're really not doing anything after that, that's been what, 2, 4, 6, about 6 months, maybe. They're obviously not interested. Just erase them or move on. You're really just shooting for potential, then go all the way back. If you're shooting for potentials, go all the way back and talk to people again, like if you've already talked to them. Okay, that's where I'm going to end this one. I am going to make a note so I know, because I know a lot of that was a repeat from my last video. Zoom on 8/19. But I should do another one later tonight or maybe sometime this week. I hope this really helps. Please, anybody, if you have any questions, please feel free to text me 832-233-9483. message me on Facebook or reach out somehow, please. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Bye.